I'm a coffee lover, and over the years, while camping and backpacking, I've tried a lot of different ways to make coffee. Some were kind of fussy and not worth the trouble. Some were just hot water and pretty low expectations. I basically settled on 2 ways I make coffee while I'm outdoors. There you go. You don't need to get it to a rolling boil, just so the bubbles are starting to come off the bottom. When I'm backpacking and trying to watch weight, it's just freeze-dried coffee. I've tried a lot of different kinds over the years, from super inexpensive to some more premium stuff. Duluth Coffee Company is one of my favorite coffee roasters up in Duluth, Minnesota, and they do an instant coffee. It's really good. It's a little pricey though. Alpine Start is always a solid choice. Again, I think around $1 per serving. But if you're looking to do things on a budget and find stuff that's readily available in most stores, Taster's Choice is actually kind of hard to beat for a budget option. That's what I'll drink right now. And of course I forgot my spoon, so we'll just use the packet to stir it up. Not too bad. When I'm car camping, canoe camping, or doing a shorter trip where I don't care as much about the weight, I switch to the AeroPress, partly because it makes better coffee, partly because mornings in camp are one of my favorite parts of the day. If I'm sitting at a picnic table with nowhere I need to be, I don't mind spending a couple extra minutes making coffee. Alright, with the AeroPress I tend to go a little bit hotter, just short of a boil. Alright, I'm going to show you my basic no-fuss method for doing AeroPress. First thing we need to do is get a paper filter, and you can get reusable mesh filters. I've not invested in one of those yet, and since I'm car camping or not too worried about the weight, a nice insulated mug is always a good touch. So then I take my ground coffee. I'm a home coffee roaster, so I like to play around with different roasts. And what I'll do is put a fair amount of coffee in there, kind of going for the Americano thing, where I'm going to brew a more concentrated brew and then top it off with the rest of the hot water. Usually go up to about the 1 with coffee grounds. And we're going to pour the hot water in to get all the grounds nice and saturated. A little uneven here, so we're going to put the plunger on, just set it on there. Don't push down yet, and then we're going to wait about 2 minutes. Then once the 2 minutes is up, just slowly and steadily plunge this down, and then top it off with the rest of the hot water, and enjoy. That's a good cup of coffee. Now with the AeroPress, there is what they call the puck and the filter. You want to make sure, practice your leave no trace. Some people don't mind leaving coffee grounds out, but I'm not a huge fan. If you're going to dispose of your coffee grounds, I would do it the same as you would do a cat hole. Otherwise, you can just put them in a trash bag, plunge your puck right out. Oops, trying to do it for the camera, it's a little messier than it usually is. So after quite a few years of experimenting, this is the system I've landed on. Freeze-dried for backpacking, AeroPress for everything else. Enjoy.